Alright, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy CJ, back with another video. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know why you exactly need to hear this. I don't know what your situation is, but I'm gonna tell you right now, dog, it's not worth it. It's not worth the relapse. It's not worth losing your composure. It's not worth destroying the progress you've made. Don't do it, right? A lot of people want to get better, but they don't want to do what it takes to get better, especially when it comes to this type of area. You know, pornography is a real addiction, and it's a real substance that's abused on a daily basis. And it's very easy to think, oh, I'll just do it one time, oh, I'll just make this one exception, or oh, I'm special, so I don't need to uphold the standard I've set for myself to recover from pornography. And it's so important that you understand, as someone who's watching this channel and someone who's trusting me to keep you accountable, right? You need to be accountable for what you're doing, right? Don't do it. Don't relapse. Every time you feel like you're stressed or something in your life externally is affecting your mental peace, don't go to the pornography, because that's not going to solve the issue. You know it's not going to solve the issue, right? You know it's not. You know that void is still going to be there. You're trying to avoid something that is truly internal. And that's what I found with myself, right? So, like, I'll give you a story, right? So I have an uncle who I trust very, very deeply, and we recently got into a falling out because of some of the things that he was talking about regarding his religious beliefs and regarding how he views other people, right? And so I know that an undisciplined version of myself would kind of take that with a grain of salt and be like, oh, well, that's just him, you know, that doesn't affect me. But now that I've been on this recovery journey, I'm over 30 days in, I understand now that you are the people that you keep around you, right? So it's not the company that you have, but it's the company that you keep, right? And I think it's so important that you, as a man, need to audit your circle, right? Get around people who don't accept that type of behavior, right? This type of behavior, right? Relapsing should not be something that's acceptable to your friends and to your family. And if it is, you need to be very careful how much time you're spending with them, right? Because I know for me, getting around people who don't accept that behavior kind of holds me accountable to staying sober, right? And I'm using this term intentionally because it's a sobriety challenge, right? It's a hard thing to do, but it's so rewarding, right? The mental clarity that comes with it, the amount of energy that I walk with on a daily basis, the firm confidence that I have in myself and in the words that I speak is what allows me to stay on the journey. And I want that for you guys, right? Everyone wants to go on and talk about how much money you make. Yeah, the money's great. Money's cool. I mean, you're become more magnetized. Things seem to just kind of flow with you and just come to you. That's great. But that's not the end all be all, right? It's always coming back to self and your own development as a young man or woman. I don't know. Most of my watchers are dudes, but like if you're a woman watching this, you know, this is to help you as well. So it's really important that you lock in and stay focused on your recovery. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be a grind. There's going to be days where you just really like want to release. You want to just let it all out. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you're just satisfying a itch, right? You're not fixing a problem. And in the world that we live in today, we want to fix problems, right? Fix the real issue, right? Get out your journal, right? Get out your journal, start journaling your urges, right? This is how I got to get out of that first week slump, right? Because the first week's always the hardest, right? And you remember, if you lasted longer than 2 weeks, you remember that first week was tough. It was tough, man, to not go back on the phone late at night. You're laid up. It's tough to not just type in those couple of characters and go into the dark side. You know, it's tough. But if you can just fight the urge, you know, keep the phone away from you, keep the laptop away from you, turn off the Wi-Fi, do whatever method works for you, right? The greatest thing that I've learned about myself through being sober and through NoFap and through semen retention is you need to remove the guilt. No one's judging you, right? No one's judging you for getting better. No one's judging you for doing what it takes to hold yourself accountable. Nobody's judging you for that. So do what works for you and be unapologetic about that. All right. Another thing that could really help a lot of you is time management skills, right? There shouldn't be time in between tasks that's just idle. You know the saying, idle's hands is the devil's playground? That is true. Think about all the times you've relapsed on your NoFap journey. Think about all the times you've relapsed. When was the most likely time it happened? It was probably when you were doing nothing. You had nothing planned. You had nothing ready to preoccupy your focus. And that's the time when he walks in, you know, the enemy walks in, he's like, oh, he's not doing nothing. Got him. Let's put this right here. Let's do this right here. Boop, 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 boop. Next thing you know, you're sitting back and you just relapsed. Now you got to start all over again. Now you got to do it all over again. And it's a frustrating cycle to be in. Trust me, I was in there for years, 10 years, guys. Remember, 10 years. I was in that exact cycle. Started when I was 16, quit when I was 26. 10 years. So I know this cycle very well. This is why I help you guys. This is why I offer one-on-one mentorship specifically for pornography addiction. It's so that I can help people because I know their process. I know the cycles better than most, right? I've done it all. I've done every single method you've tried, and I've done some to success, some to failure. You live and you learn. But the things that have truly worked for me isn't really an external thing. It's an internal acceptance of yourself and the fact that you are flawed. You've made mistakes, right? There are things you shouldn't have done, but you need to forgive yourself and give yourself grace. This is why I tell all of my students, all of my clients, get into your Bible, get into your Quran, get into whatever religious text that you're into and that you believe in and that aligns with you, and get into it, right? Make that a priority for you because that is what's going to help you. It's what helps me. So why wouldn't it help you? So that's what I would say for free. Like, I'm giving this for free. This is free sauce. Like, this is the same stuff that I'm telling people that pay me thousands of dollars a month, because believe it or not, there are a lot of people who struggle with this. So you're not alone. You're not alone. People pay me thousands of dollars to break this addiction for them. Not for them. I don't want to say like I'm the one doing it. Ultimately, God is the one that does it. Ultimately, it's God. But they pay me thousands of dollars to help them and to guide them and to hold them accountable. I'm giving it to you guys for free right here on this channel. Now, if you guys want more personalized help and more personalized guidance, obviously go down to the description. You know, book a session with me and I will help you with your particular situation, with your life, and we can get things in order in a correct manner so that it's permanent exactly for you. But if you can do it on your own just by watching my videos, please do it. Like, do it, please. Because not only does it help you, like, it makes it that much more powerful when you're able to do it on your own. I just offer my services because a lot of people struggle with that, and it's not the only way, right? So that's just a shameless plug. You know, you guys can go down to the description if you guys want to book a session with me. You can book it into my Calendly, and we'll chop it up, we'll talk. And if it makes sense for you and you really think you would get value from it, then you can become one of my clients. It's that simple. Like, this channel is to help people, and it's also to make sure that if you need extra help, it's there for you. That's it, guys. But anyways, I want to wrap this video up. I love you guys. Don't be too hard on yourself. Peace.